like the first job I had here for the day, I quit, and that's not respectable. If they fired me for like taking stuff off the trucks,
Talk shit about them on a podcast.
or that too, right? Talking shit about them on a podcast. At least then I get views, right?
To give you an iPad.
Yeah, I know. Fuck them. That's terrible. But you could see why people get locked into those kind of jobs. Like the two guys that were training me were old as shit, and I mean, they didn't really give me a great introduction into the job because every place we went to, nobody wanted to buy anything, and neither of them could really speak English that well, so I couldn't ask questions. Every place we went to pretty much spoke Spanish, or the people spoke Spanish that worked there. It was a losing battle I would have fought, and I quit that, and now I work at this place, Playa Betty's, for the third time. I've served for a little while, and it's zero fun. Like, I greatly dislike working in restaurants. I do it because you can work not that often, and you make a good amount of money. It's like a fireman, except with all the social accolades. Like a fireman, people are like, oh, thank you, you're great. People want to sit on your truck. A server, nobody is coming up to and is like, can I use your pen? You're so... you brought us our tacos so elegantly that we'd love to get your autograph after this. I want my kid to sit on your lap. Like, it doesn't correlate. But it is a grind. I mean, you work like, arguably, you probably work harder than most firemen, if we're being honest. As long as there aren't buildings coming down or houses really on fire, what do firemen do? They sit around in the station and they cook for each other, and then something rings and it's an old lady who fell and they pick her up, and then they go. But every once in a while you get a real life-threatening thing. And I'm saying this with a fire that happened recently down, I think, what was it, in Queens or Brooklyn? Some kid got caught in a fire in a house.
I'm sure that happens.
Yeah, right, of course.
But there's so many firehouses too.
Sure. I mean, you have to.
And a lot of waiters and waitresses.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what most of the time, that's what firemen are doing. And they get thanked heavily for it. Servers, on the other hand, are, especially in New York City, are running around and